How to make and sell an ebook. Those are the two things that I'm going to be talking about in today's video. I want to go through everything you need to know step by step when it comes to doing it in the best way as a complete beginner. Now, if you're new to this channel and you've never seen me before, welcome. My name is Sam, and I'm someone that's sold multiple different digital products on the internet over the years in a variety of different ways. And one of those ways has been by selling ebooks. So I'm going to share my knowledge today. I'm going to give you all of the things that I wish I knew from the very beginning. But I do need to give a quick disclaimer and let you guys know that this video should not be taken as financial advice. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to watch a video like this and instantly be able to make any sort of money straight away. There's always going to be a risk. There's always going to be a learning curve. But my main goal is just to give you guys the information that will put you on the right path. But for those of you that are new to this entire concept, let me just quickly explain what an ebook is. Now, I'm sure most of you that are watching this video already know what it is, but just so that all of us are on the same page, I'm just going to quickly define it. Now, an ebook is simply a book that is sold on the internet. You know, there's no shipping that's going to be involved. Once you're able to make an ebook and you're able to put it out there for sale for someone to buy, you're not going to have to go to the post office. You're not going to have to, ship it out or anything like that. Everything is going to be done through email. There's so many different pros and cons that come with selling things like ebooks. Number one pro is that it's normally a low ticket item, which means that it's easy for you to sell. Second to that, it's purely profit. You don't really have to worry about any manufacturing costs or shipping fees. And in the world that we're living in right now, there's certain ways that you can use AI when it comes to simplifying the process. But just to give you an insight into, how people are selling ebooks right now, I'm just going to quickly jump onto Google and I'm going to type in a random search term that just came to my head, which is dog training ebook. So I'm just going to type it in there just like that and then click on search. And as you can see, all of these different results now pop up for all of these different websites. And the reason why using something like Google is powerful is because when someone types in, the type of ebook that they're looking to buy, as long as you're able to follow the steps in this video, you're going to be able to get your website ranked on Google for people to be able to click into it. And then from there, they're going to be taken to the product page where now they're going to be able to add the ebook to their cart and check out straight away. And just to give you a foundation of what I'm going to be teaching you in this video, of course, I'm going to show you how you can build an ebook using Canva and how you can also build a website and list it for sale. But I'm also going to show you how you can build a website that is not only going to sell digital products like ebooks, but you're also going to be able to sell relatable products, upsell them to your customers that are buying your ebook, products that you don't even need to ship out yourself because they're going to be drop shipped directly from the supplier. That's what this website has been able to do anyway. They've got their ebook that they're selling that's specifically for dogs, but they've also got all of these other drop shipping products so that whenever someone buys the ebook, they can now send that customer to this page right here. And because this website owner already knows what their customers are interested in, they're now going to be able to recommend all of these other items. But stick with me, even though yes, this might seem super complicated for a beginner, it's all going to make sense by the end. So one of the first things that you're going to need to do is build the platform in which you're going to list your digital product on. And the way that I do that is by using this AI store builder. This works in such a simplistic way because it's available for anyone to use. The way that it works is that it's going to ask you, what type of website are you looking to build? So you're going to need to decide on what type of ebooks you want to sell. For example, if I was looking to sell a ebook related to dogs or pets, I'm going to select the pet niche. It's then going to ask me to select two different images for the homepage of my website. Of course, you can change this later on, so don't stress too much. From there, what you're going to need to do is register for a Shopify trial. Shopify is one of the biggest platforms out there when it comes to being able to build an e-com store. You can use it if you just want to specifically sell digital products like ebooks, or what you can do is use it for physical products. And the best part about Shopify is that you can use it for both at the exact same time. So you're going to be able to use Shopify for an entire 3 months, and you're only going to need to pay $3 when doing so without any limitations. So once you've activated your Shopify trial within the AI store builder, it's also going to prompt you to sign up to something called AutoDS. So it's important for you to know that when it comes to registering for a 30-day trial with AutoDS, it's not necessary for you to sell your digital products. But the reason why it's going to be an important part of this process is because it's going to be the main thing that you're going to use when it comes to listing physical products that relate to the products within your niche that are already going to be connected to dropshipping suppliers. So yes, I'm going to show you how you can make an ebook in a moment and how you can list it on your Shopify store for sale. But if you wanted some additional dropshipping products on your site where you're not going to have to ship them out yourself, then you're going to have to register for this 30-day trial with AutoDS. So number one, AutoDS is going to list these different winning products onto your store. I'm going to show you that in a moment once it's been built. And second to that, it's going to make sure that the products are automatically fulfilled by your dropshipping supplier. So it's definitely something that you want to make sure that you register to. So once you've completed that within the AI Store Builder, at the end of it, you're going to see that you've now got access to your fully built Shopify store. So I'm going to quickly show you the site that it was able to build for me. I'm just going to click on View Your Store. Okay, great. So as you guys can see, this is the site that I was able to get from the AI Store Builder. You know, everything is already ready for me to start listing my ebook for sale. You know, all of these different winning products are already here that I can start selling that have been connected directly from AutoDS. And don't worry, if there's a specific product that you don't want to sell, you're going to be able to easily remove it. You're just going to go back to the back end in your Shopify store, click on products, and it's going to be over here where you can now select any product that you don't want to sell, and you're going to be able to delete them. But once you've gotten to the point where you've got your platform up and running, where you're going to sell your ebook, the obvious next step is to start making your ebook. And there's countless different ways that you can make an ebook. Of course, you can write it yourself, you know, go onto Microsoft Word and, you know, type out each sentence one by one. Or what you can do is use the help of ChatGPT. You can go into ChatGPT, ask it to give you some ideas for an ebook for your niche. Or what you could do is go directly onto this tool over here called Gamma. Gamma is what I personally use when it comes to making ebooks. You know, it's able to do an amazing job when it comes to writing a fully detailed ebook with graphics, images, you know, and it's just a great way to be able to give yourself the foundation of giving yourself the full edited ebook straight away, that if you did want to make changes to, you could do that. If you wanted to leave it how it is, you can also do that too. So I'm going to leave Gamma in the resources down below. You could just click on start for free. Once you've logged in, it's going to take you over to this page where it's going to say create with AI. And what you need to do from here is just click on generate. Now, what you want to do when it comes to making an ebook is click on document and make sure that A4 is selected. Over here where it says cards, this is basically the chapters that's going to go into the ebook. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to leave it on 8. But I would recommend, if you're selling an ebook for around $20, $30, you want to select the maximum amount of cards possible, ideally 20 or even 50. But of course, it all depends on your niche. It all depends on what type of ebook you're looking to make. You also want to make sure that you select the right English to who you're going to be selling it to. I'm going to leave it on English UK for now, but you can change it to English US. You can change it to any language, but for now I'm going to leave it how it is. And I'm just going to enter a prompt so that Gamma knows what type of ebook I'm looking to make. Let's assume that I'm looking to replicate this ebook right here. I'm just going to copy the title of it, go back over to Gamma, and I'm going to paste it in there just like that. Now, it is important to know as well that when it comes to making an ebook, you want to make sure that you give it as much information as possible. I'm only showing you this as an example just to illustrate how all of this works. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this because it should be able to give me the chapters, the outline, and also write the full ebook just from these 3 different words. So I'm going to click on generate outline, and there we go. It's now come back with 8 different chapters that's going to go into this ebook. So if you wanted it to give you a specific chapter again, you would have put it into the prompt box, but I'm trying to show you how powerful this AI tool is. But this looks okay to me. I'm just going to double check the theme, which is the color scheme of the ebook. I'm going to go with one that matches the website that I just built. As we can see, it's yellow, white, and orange and some browns. So I'm just going to find a suitable one. Let's go with this one over here. Yep, this one looks decent. And I'm just going to click on select theme. I'm going to make sure that AI images is selected so that it's able to put, you know, AI generated unique images within the ebook. You do have the option of stock images, web images, you know, GIFs, GIFs, whatever you call it. You know, there's all of these different options, but again, I'm just going to leave it on AI images. I'm going to select this one, imaging free, if I said that right. And then I'm just going to click on generate. So as you guys can see, it's already started writing out the ebook. Now, if you're new to this channel and you've never seen this before, I'm sure that you're blown away because I don't know of any other tool on the internet right now that's able to produce an ebook really quick, just like this. It took me some time for me to even find this AI tool, but this is really powerful because again, it's going to put the headings, it's going to put all of the text, it's going to format it with all of the paragraphs and all of the graphics. It's going to be a well-detailed, well-structured ebook that you're going to be able to sell for $20, $30. Because not that many people know about this yet, it's still a really good time for you to be able to not just build one ebook, but multiple different ebooks that you can now list on your store. Now, I do need to give another disclaimer and let you guys know that you don't want to solely rely on the information that's going to be in the ebook. You want to make sure that you read through it, make sure that the information is correct. Make sure that you're happy with it, especially if you're going to be selling it. The mistake that most people make is that they want to use AI tools like this and 100% trust the information without fact checking it. And that's not really a good way to go because you could be spreading some form of misinformation. So that's why it's very important to make sure that whatever type of ebook you're looking to make is something that you've got knowledge in, is something that you've got passion in as well, because this is going to help you when it comes to making sure that you're selling the best ebook possible. But let's assume that I'm happy with it. I've read through it and I want to start selling it. The way that I'm going to be able to get it is by clicking on these three dots. Then what I need to do is click on export. And what I now need to do is click on export to PDF. It should then give you the full PDF file for you to be able to now upload to your Shopify store. But before you're able to do that, you need to go over to Canva and make an ebook cover. So I'm going to quickly do that right now. Let me just open up Canva. And I'm just going to type in ebook just like this and then click on ebook cover. Then what you're going to need to do is type in the type of ebook cover template you're looking for. So I'm going to type in dog and see which ones come back. And as you guys can see, there's all of these different options that we can choose from. Now, I want to keep this video super simple. So the one that I'm going to pick is this one. And I'm just going to put the name of the ebook in there just like that. I'm going to remove all of these placeholder text just like this. And, it goes without saying that you do want to make sure that you insert more information on the cover, the name of your business. Let me just do that right now. I'm just going to put Pet Supermarket just like that, because that is the name of the store that I was able to build with the AI store builder. But generally, guys, you just want to make sure that you put your own branding on the ebook. Make sure that you're completely happy with it. But this is okay for me. I'm just going to update the colors. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to change the dog as well to a real life dog that you can get from all of these different graphics and photos within Canva on the left hand side. But I'm sure again, guys, you get the point as to what you need to do when it comes to making the actual ebook cover. So I'm going to leave it as it is because it looks, okay and decent enough for me to start selling. So what I'm going to do is leave it like that, click on share and download it. Now that I've got my ebook ready, made for me to start listing it on my Shopify store, what I need to do from here and what you need to do if you're following along is go into the back end of your Shopify account, click on add apps. From there, it's going to take you over to the Shopify app store. And it's going to be within here that you now need to search for this app, which is going to be used when it comes to automatically fulfilling your digital product purchases directly to your customers. So I'm going to type in digital downloads and it's going to be this one over here that you're going to install. As you can see, it's completely free and it's going to be used for things like ebooks, as it says right there. So you're just going to click into it. You're going to install it. Then click on install once again. And once that's been installed, what you need to do is now add a new product. So I'm going to type in the name of the ebook just like this. I'm going to add a short description by, generating it using AI. I'm going to add the price for now. I'm going to put it at $19.99. Then what I'm going to do is come over here to shipping, untick where it says this is a physical product. And I don't need to track the quantity because of course it's a digital download. What you may also want to do is come over here to the search engine section and add the metadata so that it's able to get ranked in the Google search results a lot better. And of course, you just need to add the actual ebook cover under media. But for the most part, that's what you need to do over here. So I'm just going to click on save. And there we go, guys. As you can see, the ebook is now listed for sale on the Shopify store. Of course, when customers land on here, they can buy it if they want. And they're also going to be able to scroll through the catalog of the different items. As you can see over here, the ebook is available. The other dropshipping products are also available. The last thing that you just need to make sure that you do within the app that you downloaded is just make sure that you connect it to the actual ebook. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to go to the one where it says dog training ebook, the one that we just uploaded. And it's going to be here where you need to add the digital files so that whenever a sale is made for this ebook, whatever files you add in this section is going to be emailed directly to the customer once they purchase. But yeah, guys, for the most part, that's what goes into making and selling an ebook. I'm sure most of you are probably thinking, Sam, what you've shown us is amazing. You know, I'm grateful for everything and I'm going to get started with it ASAP. But how exactly are we going to get people to be aware of the website? Well, that's a really good question. And there's multiple different ways that you can do it. If you remember at the start of this video, I showed you how someone was able to get their ebook ranked in the Google search results. So that's one way that you can do it. Or what you can do is use short form videos. The good thing about selling ebooks is that it could be done with the education aspect, in the sense that you're going to be able to use a strategy of, you know, putting out educational content about dogs, cats, whatever your niche is about, and being able to upsell them with an ebook is going to be much easier. And then from the ebook sale, you can now upsell them with the physical products. And as I already said before, you're not going to have to ship out any physical products yourself, because AutoDS is going to make sure that all of the products are automatically shipped out on your behalf. So this is definitely a side hustle that is worth trying. You know, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to make any sort of money, but the one thing I've learned about building businesses on the internet is that if you don't try, then there's no opportunity for you to succeed. But yeah, if you got any questions whatsoever, just put it in the comments down below. I'm trying my best to respond back to as many people as possible. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to explain in detail how you can build something called an AI agent when it comes to automating the traffic that's going to go directly onto your newly built Shopify store that you're going to be able to set up for completely free. So I'm going to leave that video right there. Be sure to watch that straight after this, because that video has already helped out so many people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.